International security organizations such as the United Nations Security Council, the International Civil Aviation Organization, and the European Union developed guidelines requiring airlines to collect advanced passenger information and passenger name record data and provide it to governments when they operate in their territories. This is all to ensure global security while facilitating the movement of legitimate travelers. SITA API PNR Gateway is compliant with these guidelines. The collection of API and PNR data is essential for governments to protect their borders from security threats, including health pandemics, to ensure safe and seamless travel, increase security, and faster processing of low-risk travelers, making it easier for business and tourism. International organizations recommend linking advanced passenger information and passenger name record to improve the PNR data quality. SITA API PNR Gateway can combine API, PNR, and departure control system messages in a single feed to any government, ensuring they receive a richer set of data. This capability positions SITA API PNR Gateway as the market leader. More and more security departments within the same jurisdiction are requiring API and PNR data for multiple reasons. These various data exchange requirements, often in different message formats and multiple times, have caused additional costs for airlines and a longer time to implement. SITA API PNR Gateway operates as a single window for traveler data, where airlines just need to send the data once, and SITA API PNR Gateway shares the data with multiple security organizations. We are expanding to other transportation models such as maritime and railways, aiming to be a multimodal single window. SITA API PNR Gateway can automatically receive the data from the airline's reservation or departure control system. It then filters and encrypts the data and normalizes it into a bespoke government format. This data can be visualized and validated in the web user interface, and finally sent to several security organizations within the designated government. These streamlined functionalities ensure that the data is sent on time, complete, correct, and received by the designated government, and help airlines avoid costly fines or have legislative issues with the governments they are flying from or to as a result of incomplete or poor quality data. Let's have a look at the end-to-end process, starting with a traveler making a booking. The airline agent accesses API PNR Gateway web user interface. If the data is automatically received from the airline's systems, the agent can visualize the data, search by message, journey, or specific traveler. The airline agent would like to check if the data of the traveler who just made the booking, Maria Smith, has been received. She narrows the search and confirms the type of data received for this passenger. So the airline has full visibility of the traveler's data. If the airline cannot push the traveler data directly from the reservation or departure control systems, the agent can manually submit it over the web. They just need to create the flights in the system, whether they are scheduled or unscheduled flights. Once the flight is in the system, they can start adding passengers one by one or by using the quick batch upload feature. So API PNR Gateway allows airlines to submit the data in different ways and ensure compliance. Data can be validated by visualizing it in real time. And more importantly, the agent can check its quality. Airlines can check the correctness of their data. Critical and major issues can be checked by flights, and display detailed information on those issues so they can take the appropriate action to correct them. The web interface also allows airlines to generate reports and perform trend analysis. With SITA API PNR Gateway, any airline can reduce their development and unexpected fine costs. They are more secure as they can review and validate the data they send to multiple organizations within the same government. And what about governments? Governments rely on the airline's API PNR data to look for potential threats to their countries. And it is not only about collecting traveler data. Governments need to ensure this pre-flight traveler data is received at specific times, with all the required information, accurate and with no errors, meaningful and semantically correct, to help them mitigate the multiple security threats. SITA API PNR Gateway enables them to perform accurate risk assessments. Governments can also have access to the web user interface, where they can visualize the messages received from the airlines. Through this view, government officers can see the details of the messages in real time and apply different filters to find the information they need. They can also visualize specific traveler data, and through this traveler view, they can check if the airline has sent the different required messages for each traveler and drill down into the data for a thorough assessment. And what about the quality of the data sent by the airlines? Governments can automatically validate the airline data received for timeliness, completeness, correctness, and semantics using machine learning capabilities through the data quality user interface. As SITA API PNR Gateway can easily integrate with any airline or government system, governments are offloading all the airline engagement complexity to SITA, and governments realize the benefits within a few weeks of signing the API PNR Gateway agreement. API PNR Gateway is a secure data as a service platform capable of validating and submitting airlines' data feed for travelers to any designated government at the right time in the correct format to fulfill all data obligations. It simplifies the process of receiving information, improving the quality of the data, making it easier to analyze by governments. It is a strategic choice for airlines and governments to help them optimize their resources, reduce costs, and more importantly, ensure safety. SITA API PNR Gateway is expanding to be a multimodal single window. Stay tuned!